Hi guys, it's Lewis. So now we have seen 11 full series of New Who, I thought I would see what the best possible series is. Well, for me at least. If you're not quite sure what I mean by best possible series, here are the rules. Rule number 1. Continued episodes will be counted as one episode, so they will have 2 chances to get onto the list. Rule number 2. There will be no classics and I just haven't watched enough of them to rank them all. Rule number 3. Finally, it's my opinion. I already know not everyone will agree with the episodes that I put on this list. Got it? Then let's get into it. The first episode is Asylum of the Daleks. Well, there had to be a Dalek one there somewhere. This took a new dynamic to the Daleks, by them asking for help and then going to see Daleks in an asylum, as well as the action scenes and the character of Oswin. This was a great start to the series. Then we have the Fires of Pompeii. Well, what can I say, it's Volcano Day, and it makes sense as this episode was nothing short of explosive. With the action scenes, the Pyroval, and mysterious sisterhood. But what really sells the episode is the ending, where the Doctor is faced with the decision of saving a family from the fire. Under Lake and Before the Flood. Now I love Base Under Siege episodes, but it's not just that that puts it on the list. The tension works really well and the whole crew were great. The Girl in the Fireplace. A very creepy episode, but also magical at the same time. The Dr. Renette's chemistry is brilliant and the Clockwork droids still give me chills. The Daleks in Manhattan and Evolution of the Daleks. Now these are my favourite Doctor Who episodes ever, and here's why. Once again, we see the Daleks in a new dynamic. This time, we see a human Dalek. Martha is kidnapped, the Doctor climbs the Empire State Building, and the characters were just brilliant. In fact, one of them went on to be Spider-Man. Rise of the Cybermen and Age of Steel. This was my first ever encounter with the Cybermen, and I was in love with them. The whole idea with Parallel Earth was good, and when we go into Cybus Industries, oh my goodness. The Unicorn and the Wasp. The Doctor meets Agatha Christie, and that's exactly what this episode feels like. One of her detective novels, with a giant wasp and a whodunit. This is a really gripping episode. The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit. Well, it's the introduction to the Ood possessed by Satan. That already sounds epic, but there's more, like chase scenes and the crew taken out one by one. The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances. Set in World War II with a creepy child with a gas mask chanting, "Are you my mummy? Ring any bells?" And of course the iconic line of "Everybody Lives." Face the Raven. Now, although this isn't exactly Clara's departure episode, I'm still counting it. Anyway, Rigsy and Ashilda return, and we are introduced to the Trap Street as well as the Quantum Shade. World Enough in Time and the Doctor Falls, or should I call it Genesis of the Cyberman. Well, Missy becomes the Doctor, Bill is sadly turned into a Cyberman, and there is 2 Masters, as well as the return of the Mondasian Cyberman. The Stolen Earth and Journey's End. Well, this story connects all the Doctor Who spin-offs that were on at the time together, with all the companions, the Daleks, and Davros. And the Doctor dies? Well, not really, but it does make us say goodbye to Donna. The Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. Well, there's the Daleks and the Cybermen, which already sounds amazing. The introduction to Torchwood, action-packed scenes, and Rose's farewell, which still brings tears to my eyes. Finally, the Snowmen for the seasonal special. This introduced Clara, killer snowmen, and a new TARDIS on top of the clouds. It felt Christmassy and was all around a great episode. So that is my best possible series. I would love to hear what your best possible series is down below in the comments. I've been Lewis and you've been brilliant.